Hello. Hi, welcome.
I got everything I need. I am so grateful for the abundance that exists in my life on every level. I am so grateful for the abundance that is flowing to me right now that I cannot see. I let go of all the things that no longer serve me. I got everything I need. What you thought, what you think, it's the blood of a warrior that I bleed. I got everything I need. Ain't no use in telling me otherwise. Yeah, I'm flying and supreme. I got everything I need. Living every day like it's my last. Judging all the snakes hiding in the grass. Woo! My life's a psychedelic trip. Got that righteous medicine aligned with nature elements. Yeah, I am a strong emanation of spirit. Highly favored when I'm making decisions. Elevate my business status, chasing women, integrating wellness in it. Now I am benefiting. I am healthy, gifted, and surrendering, forgiving all those who harm me. Call me. I am evolving, marching with the force of a whole army. I speak inspiring words. Read my mind to ensure no violence or curse. So observe, I will strike like lightning on earth with words to affirm that I am superb. I'm an empath with an impact, giving back to community like Goodwill has. Getting cash in a big bag, worked hard like a gym class, lit like a zigzag. Give me that hydraulic, line-hearted, white light flowing like faucets. Stay growing like hydroponics, keep my bars up like an iPhone charging. I am king, yes, I am warden. Watch me bloom kind of like a garden. Might command you just like a sergeant. I feel brand new. I got everything I need. What you thought, what you think, it's the blood of a warrior that I bleed. I got everything I need. Ain't no use in telling me otherwise. Yeah, I'm flying and supreme. I got everything I need. I am thriving, I am worth it, I am rising, full of purpose. How my life is full of service, so inspiring. I deserve to be here. I don't need no validation. Blessed beyond measure, feeling grateful in a body that's sacred. I'm in control of my day. I'm stepping out of my own way. I am so worthy and currently serving as the best version of me. Yeah, I'm worthy of the life I want to live. I am open to receive what I give. Grateful for everything I accomplish. I am so present, that's why I'm a gift. Believe, gratitude is key. Imagine human beings with all our hearts expanding. My life is art on the canvas, conscious energy. You can't take from me. Better know that. Okay, well, if you're new to this class, somatic movement is essentially moving the energy of trapped trauma, stuck emotions, stuck sensations within the body and moving it out through the practice of movement and dance. And the movement is very free-flowing, very circular, serpent-like. It's not necessarily like a traditional yoga class or a traditional dance class, which is why you see me here on screen in this manner, because it's just, wear whatever you want. You don't need a mat. You can even do this on your bed, seated. You could do this standing. And the movement is like a winding, serpent-like, circular type of movement, type of flow. So I will play, the theme for this one is going to be the divine masculine. And as you know, in our current state, and regardless of gender too, so the divine masculine exists within us internally as an energy, regardless of gender. So whether you're male, female, or other, it's an energy. And aligning with that energy within us is a really great way to heal it. So one practice that you could do to help identify the difference between your divine feminine and your divine masculine is just checking in within yourself, going into your body, just taking your awareness into your body and noticing how the right side of your body feels. Is there any tension or stuckness? And then how does the left side of your body feel? And then maybe try to compare, like balance, and maybe move back and forth, move your mind, shift your mind from the right side of your body. What kind of qualities are there? If it had a voice, how would it speak to you? Or you could even take your attention, turn your attention towards yourself, and then speak to that side of you as if it's a being, as if it's a separate being, and talk to it. Maybe ask it a question and see how it responds. And then now do the same with the other side, with the left side. Maybe take your attention out and then towards yourself, as if you were looking at yourself. And then speak to that part of you. Ask it a question. See how it responds. Feel how it responds. Does it have a certain voice? Does it have a quality of a voice? Like a tone? Does it have a male or a female voice? Or what we usually associate with male and And now can you imagine both sides of self, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, if they were to touch, if they were to face one another, how do they feel about one another? You can also do this visualization another way. You can imagine your father or other men in your life. How do you feel about those men? And do the same with your left side. So the right side is generally associated with the divine masculine, the left side is associated with the divine feminine. However, the sides of your brain, it's reversed. So the right side of the brain, the left side of the body is the divine feminine. The left side of the brain and the right side of the body is the divine masculine, because the brain controls emotions on the opposite side of the brain. So there's this like weaving, there's this like crossing, and it's really difficult for them to communicate and merge if one is opposing the other, whether internal or external, because the external just represents what's on the internal and vice versa. So can we heal those things within ourselves? Can we talk to those parts within ourselves and heal that within before we move out to the outside world? And then from that place, from that healed place, how do we exist with one another? Every end there's a moment we go. And then now, if you'd like, you can look at an object within your space or outside of your window. This is called resourcing. So when you're in a traumatic experience or environment and you experience like a moment of freeze, there's a practice that you can use, which is called resourcing. So it's grounding through another object. So it's like taking a look at a tree or looking at a flower and just noticing things about it, noticing subtle qualities like the texture of the object, the color, the shape, the variety. And then remembering that you were possibly once a tree, like remembering that grounding energy. You can even use a building. You can even just stare at a building or stare at something outside of your window. And then practice experiencing that object either outside of you, or first experience that object outside of you. And then second, try to merge with that object. So how do you feel when you try to separate versus trying to merge with the object?
Like, what's the point, and where is your consciousness? Is your consciousness in your eyes or elsewhere? And how do you relate to that object? How do you merge with the object? How do you distance yourself? How do you separate energetically, not just physically? And this will teach us a little bit about our relationship with the outside world and our communities and our relationships with one another, the way that we relate to objects or animals or plants or people. It's all the same. Even ourselves, like how we treat ourselves is how we treat others sometimes. So now if you'd like to take that object and bring it within your third eye and bring that object within, see if you can hold that image internally with your eyes closed. Maybe starting at your third eye and then practicing bringing that image down, down, down to the root area, like in front of you, but lower. And then now let's go ahead and invite in a cord from our root down into the earth, down, down, down into the core of Mother Gaia. And I want, if you're seated or standing, you could begin this movement practice with your feet. So you don't necessarily need to look at me for, you can look at me for inspiration for movement, but usually the goal of this practice is to look within and move the way your body is instructing you to through feeling. So it's not speaking to you with the words. It's speaking to you through sensations like tingling, maybe tightness, clenching, maybe like stuck energy. Maybe you're feeling like you want to go like this, bring your head down, bring your head up. So this practice is fully sovereign. So you choose. You can take some, all, or none of what I say. You can also make sighing sounds, yawning sounds. Just rotate into the feet. Maybe roll the energy up into the hip space, just rolling the hips front, side, back, side. So just rotating the hips as you're seated. You don't even need to be standing to do this part. You could be seated at your desk. Just a quick touch in. And how does your heart feel today? How does your body feel? And where are you feeling what you're feeling? Are you feeling it in your arms, your legs, your chest, your back? So just taking those slight little rolls into the hips. You could bring the upper body along with you. These are called Sufi circles. And the focus of this class today, so every class has a different theme, but today we want to focus on the divine masculine, which in general lives on the right side of the body and therefore the left side of the brain. And just having that understanding that the divine masculine has been harmed for many generations. It's been taught to focus on things like war and destruction as opposed to love and community. You know, we teach these things to women, like to be soft and to be loving, but we don't teach those same things to the divine masculine. And that's really having an effect on our world, as we can see. So just taking those circles now from the hips into the upper chest, you can isolate these rolls just in the upper body. So bringing the chest forward, side and back. You can also stretch your arms out wide and maybe declare in your space that this is my space. maybe pushing energy out and away. You can dig your arms under and around like a circle. You can bring your neck along with you. Just working on pushing out and opening, releasing, creating that like safe environment so the body knows and recognizes, okay, this is the time to allow the body to rest, to shed, surrender, let go, open to love. A lot of times we're really closed off because the world teaches us to leave our emotions at the door. It teaches us to ignore our own feelings, our own self, the anti-self energy, the anti-self virus. It's a program that's being taught to a lot of people out there. So just taking these winding serpent, circular, like however you feel that you want to move today. If you want to rise, if you want to walk around your room, take small steps, big steps, you decide. You can look away from the screen as I play some music for you. Just you can cradle yourself, rock yourself. Maybe one hand on the heart, one hand in the belly as you walk around. Maybe slowly turn around, look at one wall and then the other. Just fully surrendering to the divine mother, divine goddess, or any angels or deities that you pray to. You can invite them in to help you identify what needs to be moved, what needs to be shed. Everything you want already. So this is just awareness. This isn't, fitness. This isn't losing weight. This is taking our awareness to areas in the body, taking our consciousness to these places. And that's really all you need. The body just wants a little bit of attention. And how does that right side of your body feel? Does it want to, what's the energy? If you were to dance with the right side of the body versus the left, are there different emotions and energies? Or is it the same? Feel it in my bones when it's out of sight. You could swim, kind of break the energy up in your room, walk around your room, and push the air around. But I'm falling in love with the journey. It overflows, and here's the key. So that you can dig into this treasury. Tune into the vision by moving with imagination. Checking with emotions, taking I'm closer to its manifestation. And with the dash of I'm so grateful. Watch it drop into so just maybe identifying a recent heartbreak. If you can't identify something like an event, the stories don't always matter. So you choose if you want to pick an event that actually happened that you can remember, or just asking the body to reveal something to you without knowing the whole story. Maybe just like one scene of a memory, an image, a word, a sensation. And just continually bringing the attention back into the body, back into the self, back to the divine, dancing with the divine, dancing with the love of the eros, just in the room, in the air. Life is so beautiful, so abundant. You ain't gotta work hard, baby, let go. It's already handled from the get-go. Just keep this memory central. Show up, yeah, let the vibe send you. You ain't gotta work hard, baby, let go. It's already handled from the get-go. Just keep this memory central. Show up, yeah, let the vibe send you. Everything you want is already here. Here, here, here. Everything you want is already here. Here, here, here. Everything you want is already here. Here, here, here. Everything you want is already
Here, here, here. Here, here, here. Here, here, here. Here, here.
And if this modality is new to you, it's really helpful for, when we have these other spaces and modalities for talking and the logic and the understanding, but then this space is for the form that we were prior to having words, so a pre-verbal state of mind. So for this next song, I invite you to shake a little bit. So shaking really helps to remove any trapped energy out of the body. You can select one body part at a time and shake that body part for no more than 30 seconds. So make sure you're steady if you want to hold a chair or a table. And you can also shake the whole body by bending your knees slightly. And this isn't a competition. We're not trying to push ourselves here. This is like a soft, loving dance practice. We're not trying to be too hard on ourselves.
If you want to make a world a better place, take a look at yourself, just make a change.
Sometimes it meditates just a little shake. It's shaking your head slightly. And just freestyle dance around your room for a little bit.
Could it be really me pretending nothing I don't know? I will only be scarred, somebody's broken heart, and washed out dreams. Follow the pattern on the way to see. It's a God, no place to be. That's why it started with me. I started with the man in the mirror.
Are there any preconceived notions or perceptions that you have about being male, whether you are male or female, whether the definition of male have an effect on your internal life, cause you to behave in the opposite manner? Or does it cause you to mimic anything that you see in media or on television?
Take a look at yourself, just make a change. You got to get it right while you got the time. You got to, don't you?
It's my favorite song.
If you want to make a world a better place. If you want to make a world a better place, take a look at yourself.
Just allow the lineage, the lineage that my teachers that I have inherited and been initiated into this work. So if you want to invite in your ancestors, your galactic ancestors, whoever you work with, just bring them in for love only.
It's gonna feel real good, John. Just lift yourself, you know it. You got to stand up yourself. Make that change. Today. You got to not let yourself. Make that change.
I'm just sharing this energy out of the world. Make that change. We're gonna make that change. Yeah. So now just slowing down now, if you were moving around in your room, I invite you to take a seat, to come to a seated position or lying on your back.
Someone lost their life today.
And just feeling now into this energy that you've generated. Just float on this energy. How do you feel now as opposed to from the beginning of class?
That's just the price I pay.
Are you able to let go a little bit deeper? Surrender, shed, loosen a little bit deeper into the heart space.
For the moonlight.
Just knowing that at the end,
like a new life.
that at the day, that everything's always all right.
Take a breath.
There's so much joy, so much love, so much abundance in the world.
Gratitude.
You just have to see it. You have to be aware of it. You could either look for things that are bad all the time, or you can look for the good in the world. So I challenge you, I encourage you to look for the goodness.
Gratitude.
And as you rest now, either in a seated, you can close your eyes if you're sitting or if you're lying on your back, and just really surrender to the earth here. Just connect to Mother Earth.
Gratitude is the fruit of life.
Release,
the nourishment of the soul.
Surrender your feet. Let go of your shin, your calves, your knees. Let go of your thighs. Let go of your hips. Let go of your belly, your back,
Never
your
believe in lack of
bum.
limitations.
Let go of your tummy.
Anything can be manifested.
Let go of your sides. Let go of your arms. Let go of your hands, your fingers. Let go of your head. Let go of your mouth, your jaw, your teeth, your eyes, your hair.
My sight.
Relax, 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 relax.
My health.
Let go, let go, let go, let go.
Gratitude is
You
the
have
happiest
permission
mood.
to rest. You have
Even if I
permission to
haven't
let
to
go.
lose. Everything deserves gratitude.
You can
That's my everyday
practice approaching
attitude.
things with the softness that you feel now. If you feel any grief, just know that that's
That's
normal.
my
This work
everyday
tends to induce crying because we just ignore our bodies so much that the body knows when you're giving it attention. So it'll just naturally start to let go. It knows that there's like a fountain that you just turned on. And so all these tears from all these memories are going to come out. Just know that it's okay.
With a heart full of gratitude.
And just relax as I share this poem with you.
It's how you should live.
This is from Khalil Gibran.
It's how you should be.
Once there lived in the ancient city of Afkar 2 learned men who hated and belittled each other's learning. For one of them denied the existence of the gods, and the other was a believer. One day the 2 met in the marketplace, and amidst their followers they began to dispute and argue about the existence or the non-existence of the gods. And after hours of contention they parted. That evening the unbeliever went to the temple and prostrated himself before the altar and prayed the gods to forgive his wayward past. In the same hour the other learned man, he who had upheld the gods, burned his sacred books, for he had become an unbeliever. So just notice what words or lines of that passage really spoke to you. And just rest here for a few moments longer.
Feeling great.
And just really surrender to the divine. Divine Mother can hold so much pain and grief that the body as humans, we're not fully capable of doing. So it's really nice, isn't it, to have someone so powerful that we can turn to if we can't find those things here on earth. We can find them in the other dimensions, 5D and above.
You don't have to move, oh, please stay overnight. The sun reflects the moon and welcome the morning light. Surrender. Come as you are. Surrender. Come as you are. A pendulum is to and fro, in and out of sorts. A smile will come and go, watch it go back and forth. Here I'm all alone with thoughts of happiness forced. I'm destined to touch and for fire to light my torch. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Surrender. Come as you are. Surrender. Come as you are.
So if you are lying down, I invite you to slowly open your eyes, roll over to one side, and push up with one hand up to a seat. And if you're already seated, I invite you to slowly open your eyes. Welcome back to the world. Welcome back to maybe the second time that you woke up today. So just remember to take this practice off the imaginary mat, when you're working or doing the dishes or walking around your house. Maybe noticing the body, like how am I walking? How do I feel? Do I feel any tension? And then practicing just being really soft with yourself as you move, soft as you work. The world doesn't have to be so harsh. And it begins with you. So thank you for joining. I host free classes online if you find my website on my channel. So you can sign up. I'm teaching free classes until mid-March. I am RYT certified, somatic movement certified. And I'm just trying to, this is a bit of a newer modality. So I'm trying to see if it picks up. If you like it, I would love your feedback. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe, like, and sign up on my my website as well, so you can get my emails and my newsletters. And usually the classes that I host are longer; they're about an hour. But when I go live here, I just like to keep it short because I know you're all so busy. But I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked it, and namaste. Thank you so much.